Hi Alyssa, it's Professor Quinn. I thought I would do a quick little video for you to make it kind of easier for you to get caught up on everything. So when you log into Canvas, that is where you're going to find all the information for the syllabus and things like that. Go ahead and read through the syllabus and then submit the syllabus agreement form. And I'll give you credit for it, obviously, because you just registered into the course. And then down here under textbook purchasing options, if you click on that, it's going to give you some options to purchase our textbook. I went over this with the class. Cengage is the publisher for our textbook, and they're offering something now called Cengage Unlimited. So basically it's a subscription service that's Netflix for textbooks. So you can pay one fee and it gives you access to every ebook that's published by Cengage. And it will also give you access to that online homework manager that I mentioned in my email called Cengage Now. If you also want to get a hard copy of the textbook, once you buy Cengage Unlimited, you're allowed to get a rental for $7.99, and they'll ship it to you for free, and you'll get a return label to ship it back to them for free. So two things that you're going to want to open up. The first one is the Cengage Unlimited login instructions. So this is going to get you logged into our course regardless if you decide to buy Cengage Unlimited or the textbook bundle at the bookstore. You're still going to want to follow that process, so make sure you click on that. And then you're going to click on this link here, and you're going to follow the instructions that you see in this PDF, and it's going to get you logged in, and it's going to show you Cengage Now. So Cengage Now is where you're going to complete a lot of your homework assignments that you have this semester. And it's also a great resource, especially for you, since you might be a few days behind in terms of the material, depending on how much you went over in your previous class. So Cengage Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of a preview here. So when you log in, the first thing that you're going to see for Cengage Now is that you'll see an assignment called Intro to Cengage Now. So that's going to be 5 different videos that you're going to watch that's going to walk you through all of the ins and outs with Cengage Now. So when you go in to take it, you just click on Take. Start the assignment now. It will say that there's a penalty. Don't worry about it. I'll adjust that for you. So you'll click here to access the video, and then you'll answer some questions regarding the video that you watched. So please make sure you answer all 5 of these questions before you actually submit the assignment for grading. If you submit it after taking it the first question, it submits the entire assignment for you. You can save and exit and come back to that assignment at a later date and time to get to finish it off, but please don't submit it until the very end, until you're done. Another thing that I kind of want to point out for you, so you're going to have, once you finish one assignment, the next assignment becomes available to you. So that is kind of key. So you're going to have to finish that Intro to Cengage Now assignment before the What is Accounting assignment will open. And then once you finish that one, it will open up what's called the Chapter 1 lecture assignment. So a lecture assignment is short videos that are going to walk you through some of the terminology that's contained in Chapter 1. It's going to show you some examples, things like that. So again, you'll click on the link, watch the videos, answer some questions. At the bottom, you're allowed to check your work 1 time per question. So again, there's 5 questions contained in this assignment. You get to check your work for each one of those 1 time. So it'll tell you what you're doing right and tell you what you're doing wrong to try to help you get on track. The other thing is you'll have homework assignments. So again, I mentioned the class has a homework assignment that's due on Wednesday. So when you get into doing your homework assignments, there's some great things that are already embedded into Cengage for your homework assignments to kind of help you out. So at the top of some of the problems, what you're going to see is a link to the ebook. So you can click on this and it's going to bring you to the exact page of the ebook where this topic is discussed. So if you're having some difficulty, click on that. Also, if you click on Show Me How, if you click on that, it's going to open up a video and it's literally going to show you how. to solve a similar problem to the one that you're currently working on. So you can kind of pause it and come back to it and kind of go step by step to help you through it. And then you can also print it out if you'd rather do it out by hand first and then enter in your information afterwards. For every one of the homework questions, and again, there's 4 homework questions here, you get to check your work 3 times. If you're having some difficulty and you've watched the videos and you're still a little stuck, all you have to do is click down here to the email instructor button. And what the system will do is it will take a screenshot of the entire question that you're working on. It'll also include any information that you've already entered for that question. And it's going to pop up an email box. So you can send me an email and say, Professor Quinn, I'm stuck on part 2. If you could help me out, whatever the case may be. And then you can send it. So when I receive it, I see the entire screenshot of the entire question, so you don't have to send me any screenshots from your laptop or cell phone photos. It will take it for you. And then I'll see your email that you wrote to me. When I respond to that email, it will go back to whatever email address you register and log into Cengage Now with. So if that's your LaSalle email, that's where it will get responded back to. The only thing that I caution you to is sometimes the first time I respond, it goes into your spam or junk or clutter folder. So if you haven't heard from me after about 24 hours, check that to see if it might have happened that it went in there. Under study tools, and again, this might be something that you find really useful to help you kind of get caught up. If you click on adaptive study plan, it's going to give you some resources for that specific chapter. So for example, if you start studying, what it will do when you open up a chapter is that it will show you the learning objectives that are covered in that chapter. And if you click on whichever one you want some more information on, it will give you learning objective specific resources. So all the show me how videos that can walk you through some problems are contained in here. There's additional practice that you can do. The tell me more videos are the ones that I contain in those lecture assignments that are going to give you an overview of a chapter. But again, it can help you just kind of work through some of that information if you're feeling a little far behind on that, just to get started. So definitely utilize those. Also back on Canvas, every chapter that we cover, I have a module set up for. So again, I had mentioned in my email, there's the PowerPoint slides for chapter 1. I don't go over PowerPoint in class, but they're there as a great way, as a resource for you. There's study guides that you can kind of quiz yourself, and I put the solutions for you there. And then today we covered 2 problems in class, so the solutions for those 2 problems are covered here. So if you're, again, working on the homework assignment and you kind of want to go back and refresh your memory about that information, you can find that here. If you have any questions or you run into any problems, please get in touch with me, and I look forward to meeting you on Wednesday.